Questo. Veritate nel profondo che la thing. The energy coming through in this one is of someone who's basically been dragged through the depths of hell, and not by choice, of course, but you've had to go through so much you never should have had to, and you allowed yourself to become forged in this fire. Fire can be an element that purifies. So you did not let this time, all this trauma, go to waste. You know, all the work that you've done to claw your way out of that hell, to walk boldly through that fire and allow it to cleanse you, mind, body, and soul. And then the work you've continued to do even once you escaped, and the troubles that you continue to have. There's an element of this weight that you carry that is so heavy, and it feels like a strong sense of responsibility, of duty. So this is not going to be for everyone, of course. This reading is going to be for those who really feel the weight. So if you're here, maybe because you resonate with it, only take what does actually resonate, though the rest someone else's story. And if it's not your story, use it as entertainment for educational purposes. We can learn a lot from these things, and sometimes it can be entertaining too. And sometimes these kinds of things can take us out of our own problems, because that can be helpful in its own way. So use it as you will, but please use these insights responsibly. And if you want to throw in some jokes for this one, that's totally cool, because sometimes we need a little comedic break from this type of heaviness. But if you are someone who has been through absolute hell, and you didn't let it break you or corrupt you, you allowed it to make you a better person instead. That's who I'm speaking to in this reading. You've been on this path for a very long time, healing and healing and healing and healing, and just trying to escape this cycle, to where you don't have to continue these same things anymore. Welcome in, you guys. It's time to let go. It's time to set the weight down. Feel with all the work that you've done, because you've done so much. Like, you don't need to continue carrying the baggage with you. At this point, it'll be a little bit more like hoarding baggage, and you're gonna continue collecting more as you go through life. That's just a natural part of life. So set down what you can. Set down what you've already learned from. There are certain things that you've already taken so much time to learn from. What's up, Dino? There are things you've already taken so much time to learn from, and like your path is clear there, so it's time to just let go. Hello, welcome in. It's time to let go and allow your spirit to actually be clean. Like, what do you walk through? Thank you. What do you walk through that fire for? What do you allow yourself to be forged in that fire for? It's to purify yourself, right? To cleanse your spirit of what you had to endure, and the choices that the very limited choices that you had to make through those moments. Looking like white chocolate, my favorite. I do like white chocolate. It smells really good right now. Actually, I could really go for some chocolate. Anyways, you've reflected on so much already, though, that certain things it's time to set down. And no, fuck no. It's it's something that it's like you see the window to like this next phase of your life, but you cannot go through that window and enjoy that peace fully until you put this weight down. I would eat that shit for breakfast and transmute it and send back your intention so you can reflect on it. That's what I would do if you put a hex on me. It wouldn't work. Absolutely. togetherness is all we need right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Um, so set down whatever weights you can, whatever things you've already learned from and reflected from. I know they might still weigh so heavy on you, but that is a cycle that you're actively like hanging on to, repeating in your world. And I won't be surprised if we see the Four of Pentacles coming up in the tarot. But um, this is also reminding me of Through the Looking Glass, which is like part of Alice in Wonderland's story. I don't know if you read that one. Um, but I'm getting a lot of memories. Like, I feel like you worked through a lot of things, so you might still have memories, but it's not necessarily like affecting you in the same way that it once did, like PTSD. But you still get like memories and stuff that come up. So let them be infrequent memories that come up only when necessary, rather than dwelling on these things or allowing them to weigh you down. And there could even be some current things that are feeling very, very heavy for you. Um, but um, you can't afford to carry those things right now. You just cannot. Okay, we're gonna hide you because you're being fucking weird. Adapt, improvise, and overcome to naturally detect, deflect, and disrupt any harmful intentions into your deepest peace and come from beautiful. Thank you, Keith, the smooth healer. Oh, I'm so grateful for your presence here. Post traumatic growth is a thing. Learn to process your trauma. Absolutely, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yes, but yeah, PTSD is gonna be a thing that at some point you really have no choice but to face it in the moment, you know. But there does come a time where it does become lesser, you know, when you're doing the work. Um, Verbal medicine skills. What do you mean by that? Just like personal expression, or but you already did the work. You forged yourself in this fire of hell that you never wanted to be in. You cleansed your spirit. You got the virgin's milk, not with glass. So there's so much that you can continue to reflect on there and come over and come over and come over. But do you need to walk into this next phase of your life? Is the question that you can ask yourself. And some things you might still need to learn from, and some things you might not need for a long time. So just because you're setting the weight down, it doesn't mean you're like ridding yourself of those memories. You'll still have access to them when necessary, but there's something about hanging on to a weight and perpetuating certain pain cycles that you go through, so that you can move into this next phase unburdened and actually feel the peace that you deserve, because you've been through so much already. I feel like a lot of exhaustion, and it's just very heavy heart feelings, and it's like a lot weighs on your shoulders. um, this next phase of your life could be so potentially beautiful, but you do still have to make the effort to surrender the weight of this, and that can be one of the hardest things to even know how to let go. But we gotta find ourselves a way. Let me read some of these comments really quick. TikTok on the clock. Hypnosis. Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, hypnosis is brilliant. Honestly, it's amazing. It's so long as you're getting it done by the right person. I'll go through it. Some is less than others. Nonetheless, the system groups it all together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Teacher has had so many certifications, hard to tell which is which. Stop by earlier when you had pretty dress. Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, I change like multiple times a day because sometimes I like to be cute and then sometimes I like to be cozy. And sometimes I gotta work out. um, what do I know about Kabbalah and Tantra? I don't know a whole lot about Kabbalah. I've only kind of like dipped my toes in there, but I practice Tantra yoga. I've done a lot of Kundalini yoga. Now and in the which is a white tantra. Now and in the future, as your life gets heavy, press your thumb and finger once as calm, builds twice as deepens more with every healing press. Yes and yes. Okay, that's actually really good advice. Thank you, thank you. Like an android. Thanks. Obscura is the way. Ah, you're the best, my dude. Oh, thank you. I don't usually do my eyeliner, but I did get it pretty even today, and I usually don't, so that's nice. Definitely not ugly. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Empaths feel it all. Some people empath harder than others. That's true. It's okay. We're all at different levels of awareness. The fact is, the info remains the same and pertains to all. Absolutely, yes. Sometimes Zena is required. Okay. You're a spiritual medic. Beautiful. I love to see. I'm glad that you're here. I'm really grateful that you're here. You've thrown out some really great advice that I think can help a lot of people. So thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your wisdom with us. Summer could be significant, and it could be that maybe you finally find a way to surrender this very, very heavy weight that you've been carrying in the summertime, or it could be summertime. It could be like from now to, we're kind of at the beginning of summertime, aren't we? It's June already. God damn. That makes sense. So it could be like now this stuff is like really fading away, kind of like this side. So that summertime, it's like something's really able to blossom for us in summertime. We're able to like kind of bring the life back in, where it feels like this weight feels so suffocating. Whatever this is, been weighing for so long, and feels like it's finally going to melt off. Like, like you finally get some relief from this very, very specific. It could be one event, but I don't know, something that makes it really is like making you feel really sick, carrying this, and once you release it, you'll find so much release. You need morphine. Shift emotional states in 3 seconds. They're left, or the pizza is free. Give a brief overview of people's personalities. That's awesome. Okay. Obscura, Mrs. California. Obscura, Mrs. California. Technique for pain relief for strong and resourceful friends. Absolutely. Listen to Keith the Smooth Healer. He knows what's up. Pizza is life. That is true. That is so true, you guys. If twins eat the same diet, do their farts smell the same? That's a good question. We should ask some twins. Thanks for letting me move today. Of course, my pleasure. I'll do my best. Do my best through all this heavy stuff. Thank you guys for being here and for helping to keep this light as possible through all that heaviness. We're calm, empathetic, innocent. Not very smart. Your personality is like that, but rabbits are happy. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, bro? I hope you're good. Oh, if you think I'm not very smart, I'm actually above average smart. Thanks for the jab. You're not at on point. They are interesting, right? Yeah, no, you're a bit off there, buddy. I guess you're not as good as you thought. Oops. Saturday has a turd in it. It does have turd. Breakfast pizza with eggs and sausage. I've never had breakfast pizza before. Yeah, I'll keep doing my thing. Thanks. You know what? I have fun talking to you guys sometimes, though, okay? Sometimes y'all are fun, and then sometimes people are just straight assholes, but sometimes I have fun trolling people back. Not gonna lie. What are you doing? Reading tarot? Yeah, tarot, oracle cards. This one in particular, I mean, you can watch it on the playback. Thank you. If you want. This one's about, like, if you've been carrying particularly something heavy from the past. I mean, we all go through different traumas, but this is something that you've really been through hell and worked through this shit, and it's, like, gonna be something that's releasing, and you might still be reflecting a bit on it. You might even be getting, like, memories, like, currently. But it's, like, it's part of the purification process and final, like, release of this. And this might be happening throughout the summer, or it could be that it's like melting away now for you, and it's going to allow you to enjoy your summer and actually live in some joy. You might also resonate with someone who's of service to the greater good. All right, I'm gonna stay focused, y'all. But yeah, so this summer I feel like you get to experience paradise, but also there is free will involved in that, of course. So you do have to do a bit of the work to surrender. It's just efforting in the surrender, which is a less effort thing, but it does take free will. It does take your willpower to surrender, to allow yourself to experience this fully. Because otherwise, you're just perpetuating cycles of misery within yourself, and no one wants that. Nobody wants that. Well, you're just gonna have to find a way to forgive yourself. May I offer you a prayer or a mantra, however you like to say it? It's a Hawaiian prayer called Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. And you just repeat those 4 lines over and over and over again. It'll like kind of clean your heart. And you can use that to forgive others. You can use that to forgive yourself. You can use that to, if you feel something from what someone else has done, and you feel like you need their forgiveness, or I'm sorry, you feel like you need to what am I trying to say? Not something you have to apologize, like something that you want an apology from them for, but you may not ever get it. It can work in that regard as well. However they make you feel, you can do this prayer and it works the same. So it's because we're all connected. So it would give you relief from that, whether you need to forgive yourself or you need someone else's apology or whatever it is. But use that. It's very helpful. There's actually this healer, I forget his name, but he's Hawaiian, I believe, and in Hawaii, he used this prayer at a like a mental hospital for the criminally insane. And he never even saw a single one of these people. He just read their files, and whatever he was feeling as he was reading their files, he would do that prayer over and over again. And they all ended up healing over time. You can look this story up. It's real. It's a real life story. Um, Yes, absolutely. Build yourself up and help others. Honestly, especially once you get outside of yourself and help others, you'll start healing on a whole new level because it takes you out of your own problems. It actually makes it a lot easier to surrender and release the weight of your own stuff. And then in a way to your own pain, your own stuff, and then the hurt you feel from others will be like your driving force to keep pushing you forward. Not that you'll ever stop feeling pain, because I feel like if anything, you end up just getting more and more sensitive to it over time. Thanks for the reminder to pause and breathe. I do need that a lot because I start going, especially when there's more energy. It moves me. There's a release, there's something moving through, and it was like very like and burny, and but now it feels a little bit more concentrated, like it's going to be something that's like comes out, if that makes sense. That's how I'm feeling. It's on its way out. Okay, yeah, because it's coming up through the throat. So something to be expressed in some way that could just be like a good cry. Sometimes it feels good to get a good cry. Yeah, we don't have to suffer our discomfort. We don't have to suffer our pain. Suffering is something that when we dwell and elongate our process rather than surrendering and finding the peace and love, even in the contrast, even in the dark times, we don't have to suffer those moments. Those can be equally as beautiful because we can find love there too. Well, I mean, you don't want to let people take advantage of you. You got to draw a line. That's why you just got to have healthy boundaries. But don't ever give for the sake of receiving anything in return. Give from the goodness of your own heart and give only what you're able to give in the moment. And then you set a boundary. That's all I got for right now. Now I got to go fill my own cup. That's all you got to do. Exactly, yeah. When you make it too much about you, you get caught up in the ego, and yeah, you suffer a hell of a lot more. So get outside yourself as far as you can, and you can view yourself in a whole new light and your experiences, and you're not going to be so judgmental of yourself or others. You're suffering right now. I'm in an apartment, the kids are playing with the ball and knocking the walls. I'm sorry. I hope you get some peace soon. I hope we get some peace with this last. And I was seeing the the High Priestess, and now with the Four of Swords, you could be going through some like psychic healing where you're like clairvoyance opening up specifically, but also perhaps for some claircognizance where you're just gonna start like knowing some things, or you just get like some downloads coming in, especially after this release. I don't know about you guys, but every time I get like a really good cry out, I get so much clarity, and then I get like a gnarly vision or something. I'll be taking so long sometimes, and then it's like a really amazing view, and then I'll like come back down. So I don't know about you guys. Let me know. That's right for the happiness. Boundaries are superpowers. Anyone hating? Exactly. Yeah. Hell yeah. Anyone hating on your boundaries is an abuser. They're just upset because they can't use and abuse ya. Each breath amplify your mind's abilities to trigger your deepest white shield, protecting, restoring. Oh yes, yes, yes. Thank you for all the prayers. You are lifting the vibes in here, and I so appreciate it. I feel you're definitely a healer. I feel your healing energy. Honestly, the breath is everything. Breath is everything. Okay, we didn't get the Four of Pentacles, but I got Four of Cups. Four of Cups. So, it could be for some that you are still in a situation that is troubling in some regard, some ways, which is why it's kind of harder for you to let go of this heaviness. And maybe you feel like you don't have control in that situation, and that's fine. Sometimes we don't, but sometimes it's when we like surrender that sense of like needing to control it and knowing that all we can do is control what we do. So we just pour more love into ourselves in those moments. You know, take charge of your own self mastery, and then you will find relief even through moments where they're more challenging and you know they're outside of your control. And here's that Six of Swords. So it could be something in your environment that's currently like triggering something from the past to return. And you see the baggage here. This is like the weight that I was talking about. We gotta let that go. So it might be that this trigger is happening in this moment so that we can face it and do the work in the moment so that we can get that release. So you can get this full like mastery with the Emperor energy here. But it could make things naturally a little bit confusing. I mean, you all know PTSD, so it could put you in a state, like in a more emotional state and kind of in a bit of a funk for a little bit, but feel the funk. Feel the funk, baby. Feel the funk. And it's gonna be okay. Sometimes you just gotta sit with yourself for a little bit, sit with that discomfort, let it speak to you, let it process in whatever ways it needs to, and that's how you regain that control, regain your stability, and you will get psychic healing through this experience. Again, I really feel like it's gonna open you up in some way to where you're gonna find a level of clarity that helps you to reach an inner state of paradise where you can be fully present and just like Keith's talking, like use your breath, especially through things like this, because you're about to hit the fucking holy grail or something, because you're on a sacred quest, and we got the great work too, my god, and then right behind that, Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate, you're a fucking saint. Keep putting them prayers out there. Within your nervous system, you have full control. They just exactly. Hell yeah, I love this dude. It's about shifting the patterns of their soul. Yes, this dude knows what he's talking about. I love you too, baby. I love you too. So really breaking the mindfulness, metacognition, thinking about the way you think 3D, can't see the box 4D, we see the box in the box in the box we're in. Yes, I like that perspective. I like that perspective a lot. I love talking to you guys. This is so fun. I don't usually get to have conversations like this with most people. The Red Thousand Healing YouTube Shorts. Alright, cool. I'm gonna check your channel out, and I don't know if I can do it right now, but let me see. You know what? I'm gonna look you up after this, Keith the Smooth Healer, and I'm gonna check out your channel, okay? And I'll subscribe. I feel like you're coming back to life after this heaviness. It's something heavy to be released. It's coming up. It might come in waves. You might have like multiple waves of this to shed it fully, but it is heavy. You know, that's funny that this is coming in the tobacco offering, because I was actually feeling like you were going to be receiving something, because I feel on my left side. You're receiving something from this, and it could be just like a vision or something, like some sort of gift or an inner knowing, some sort of clarity. It could be something else though too, like actually like external. Ooh, you could have an opportunity coming in that to teach, to teach, um, to teach because of what you've been through, or to like help other people who've been through something similar. Because of the work that you do with that, how you've transmuted this. And you hold yourself so radiantly, even though you've been through some like really, really dark experiences, you transformed so beautifully. So beautifully. You have ancestor presence strong with you. You might have like a grandmother presence or a great grandmother presence who is like one of your guardian who's like one of your guardian angels, and they're guiding you through this experience. Oof, this could get really emotional for some of you, especially if it's like a past loved one. If there's like a death in the family. This this like older feminine is really with you in this time, in this heaviness, whoever that is for you. Oof. Elder wisdom, so they have a lot, they have wisdom for you. It's going to be very, very healing. This might be the gift that you're getting, and this is something that you can use in whatever it is that you teach, or however you heal, whatever it is, your sacred, your personal sacred offering to like community. But you're going to be getting chills galore. You're going to be offering something to the community through this, this is like this is a big thing to happen for you. You're gonna be offering something to the community that helps everyone around you to whew, it's gonna open you up in a way that you've never experienced before. And you might even be like a medium. You might be a medium. I don't know if you see spirits or whatever, but or if you're just very connected in tune like with your guides. You might even work with like angelic frequencies a lot. There's definitely an older woman, like a grandmother or great grandmother figure, or even a great whatever, who's with you. Her presence is with you always. She's with you always. She's been with you through all of your darkness. She's been like one of your greatest protectors. She's always with you. Never doubt her presence, because she is there. She is there, and she's helping you fight every battle. Some people could resonate with like the fae or the good people, however you want to call them. These little trickster fairies. But they can be fun. So long as you relate to them in a positive way. We got ashwagandha as well, like living in purpose. Community is very, very important for you in the line of work that you do, because you are a very giving soul. You're living in purpose. So in whatever you do, whatever you speak, you express, you teach, your healing practice, whatever it is that you're offering, your sacred offering, your you are receiving something back, and it's like an opportunity to teach within your community. It's gonna feel really, really good. I feel like, wow, you're gonna feel you've been feeling so rejected, and you're gonna feel so accepted through this experience. It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good. This is gonna feel amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm so excited to connect with you, Keith. Just suffered from lice. Nah, I just shaved my head for funsies. Yeah. So if you've been feeling hella rejected, and especially for a long time, like you might have felt very ostracized for a very long time, but something is going. something is changing, something's shifting, and it's because of shift within you. It's gonna be through a healing experience, and you're gonna know exact. Well, I feel like you're recognized in a way that you may not realize yet, because like this weight is weighing you down and making it so that you can't quite see clearly. 'Cause it's like you're still reflecting on the past or whatever, or maybe peering into the future but not quite seeing what's there for you yet. But there's still a bit of fog around you, so you're not able to see completely clearly just yet. But there's gonna be something that clarifies things for you, because it lifts all that weight and makes everything so much clearer. And maybe if you haven't experienced mediumship before, this might be something that's coming in for you. Um, or you might just have like, you might have like a dream or something where this woman coming in, she gives you like this golden little nugget of wisdom and of elder wisdom. Whew. But this is setting you into deeper purpose, whereas I feel like you're already living in that. You've been working your ass off there, but this is going to send you into like your community, and where you're recognized for what you do in a really big way, and you feel deeply accepted, which might feel odd at first if you felt very ostracized for a long time. But you're gonna feel like you finally found home in a way. You're gonna feel like you finally belong somewhere, and you're, what you have to offer, I'm gonna cry, yeah. What you have to offer um is valued by your community. um All right, let me read some comments. Hold on. Mm. Jeffro Sanders, you're the best. You're always so kind to me. You don't think you went crazy shaving your head, or else I would not talk to you. Most likely, shaved head to the flag. Did it for cleansing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was like a refresh. Kind of ending my own trauma heal, like a big phase of trauma healing for myself. I was breaking away from a lot. Yeah, I left pretty much everyone in my life behind. Everything in my life is new now. Glow up strong, resourceful friend. Yeah. Ah, Keith, you're amazing. Honestly, your energy is so healing. Um, you're not overstepping at all. Prefer integration mostly. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I feel like healing is, right? It's integration work. It's working with the shadow and finding ways to integrate it with love so that we can be whole. You left Wonderland, eh? Sometimes I gotta come back to reintegrate. But I'd be back. I'd be back in Wonderland regularly. If you're interested in intuitive healing sessions. Absolutely, yeah. To go crazy because normal is causing harm. You know what? I think it's important for people to be a little crazy. I think we're all a little crazy in our own ways. Just so long as you're not like slipping into psychosis, you know? A little crazy is good. Because it pushes you to do things that can be really beneficial to this world. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Honestly, Keith, when I have money again, I will absolutely come to you. Um, yeah, I'm in a rough place myself though, financially, so we'll see. We'll figure that out. But I'm just happy to connect with you, and I will definitely subscribe to your channel and be in touch. Absolutely. I love connecting with you. I'm having fun. Even if this was a heavy reading, I wasn't expecting to have this much fun with you guys, but no, this feels really good. I feel like I'm being healed just from being in this live with you guys right now, and I'm so grateful. I feel really emotional about it, but trying not to cry. Try not to cry. Mm. The moth and unicorn energy, like you're going through this massive transformation. I'm telling you, you have something so special to offer that it's gonna be like recognized within your community, and you're going to be lifted up, elevated in your community. Um, it's gonna. I feel like that is going to be so uplifting that it takes a lot of weight off you as well. Because I feel like part of this weight is like you feeling so ostracized, and maybe because you've been painted a certain way, or you've had so many judgments placed upon you, you've been so deeply misunderstood. But it's like you did all this work to understand yourself, so that it doesn't fucking matter who misunderstands you. And now because you understand yourself so well and you've been putting out so much good energy, people are finally understanding you, and really seeing the value in what you do, what you have to offer that is so unique to you. It's good being crazy. Normal, yeah. Honestly, normal's kind of boring. It's kind of boring, and it keeps you stagnant, and stagnancy feels like death to me. Because data says, I feel that I'm an outlier too. You cried during this reading. Oh, good, good, good. It's so good to cry, Jelly. So good. It's relieving, right? Ah, look at us all healing together. That's beautiful. What kind of music do you like? Personally, I like everything. What do you guys like? Sold so many lies about who we truly are and what we are truly capable of. Yeah, yeah, which is ridiculous. Unravel, shed all that conditioning and become who you really are, which is infinite. And you're amazing. And you're your most beautiful self when you're the most you and not trying to fit in with everyone else. Honestly, the weirder the better, I always say. Like a young Kristen Scott Thomas. I don't know who that is. Oh, thanks. You guys are so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Release, it's perfectly okay. Absolutely. Release is a beautiful thing. It's so freeing. This is such, I know, I'm having a great night, you guys. I'm so happy. Jumper looks comfy. It is. Extreme metal and folk music. Dope, contrasting as fuck, and I like it. What's up, Steve Austin? Thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. You have liked sad cowboy songs lately. You know what? Cowboy songs just hit the spot sometimes. Yeah, a couple of years ago, I ran into this guy in the gas station, like before work. I was just grabbing a coffee or something. Um, and he just started singing this song to me. It was like a cowboy song. I forget how it goes. It was like, cowboys, coffee. I forget, I forget what the song is called, but it was such a cowboy song, and he was singing it to me, just a random ass stranger, and it made my entire day, and I added it to my playlist, and I still listen to it. Usually never fit in with cold reading skills. What do you mean? You sexy beast. You guys are so fun. Green is my color. Oh, thank you, thank you. Honestly, green and blue are my favorite colors right now. Found smooth jazz on the radio the other day. It's a new preset. I dig it. Smooth jazz is nice. It's soothing. I really like jazzy lo-fi sometimes too, when I just want to like vibe and chill. Just a ghost in the machine offering healing strategies. Thank you for giving me a chance to bless you. Be stronger. Oh, Keith, you're amazing. You're a freaking angel. Reggae, hell yeah. Sometimes that's the mood. That's the only mood. It's such a happy, relaxed vibe. All right, Java. It was so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Have a good Friday. Something boots, something trick, something leather saddle, kiss my cup. It does sound pretty, pretty country. You just got verbal medicine. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so you're a classical fan, Anthony. Are you Jewish or black? That wouldn't matter to me. I think they're both beautiful. Toxicity by System of a Down. Hell yeah, that's a great song. I'm good, Paul. How are you? How is everybody? Rather be a dragon? I feel like maybe you are a dragon. Maybe you are a dragon. Help you go out of there. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm trying my best. Ah, you're too nice. Standard deviation dispersion. Eurythmics? What's your idea from? I don't know what that is. Really love Hindu music. Honestly, Hindus know how to like party, like good, clean fun. Uh, y'all have the best fucking festivals, that's for sure. Mozart always hits the spot. Hell yeah. Happy being Italian. Beautiful. I love that we have such a mix of people here. I love diversity. It makes me the happiest girl alive. Be proud of yourself. Be your own best cheerleader. Hell yeah. Be your own best friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you, GS. I appreciate you. Thank you, Paul. If you ain't your greatest champion, you're in real trouble. That's the truth. She's scruffy. pretty fly for a white guy. Peyote. Really funny. All right, it's freaking hot. This is a long one, y'all. I'm gonna go because it's hot and I need to eat some spaghetti. But I'm gonna be back a little later. All right. Every week for almost 4 years, you had to get a haircut. Every week? Well, do you keep it really short though? That makes sense though because your hair probably grows really fast. I mean, you see it, you notice it more when it's short. You're struck by a smooth healer. I love it. Baby chick hair. What time is it? You're from Iran? Welcome from Iran. All right, I'm from the US. For me, it's 6:23 p.m. It is one pie of many spaghetti. All right, all right. It's so nice to be with you guys. I had so much fun. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll probably do another one tonight. At least one more. But I love you. Como amor de mito, sigilo, potego, factimist.